Sorry. I'm kind of low energy right now. Not really thinking. I'll just launch a game. Get right to it. And I can simply react to that. They get louder. Yes, it did. It reset its volume. Sorry about that. Ghosts of Christmas Past. Celebrating the season with Dooley and his family. It's another Christmas special. Dinner's ready, boys. Finally, a turkey looked at me funny back in July, and I've been carrying a grudge around ever since. Turkey eye for an eye, a turkey for an eye. That's what the good book says. The good book? Turkey. It's a revenge story about a turkey with a particular set of skills. It's very good. Now who would call in the middle of dinner? Down tools, everyone. None of us turkey until all of us turkey. You can't be serious. If I so much as see a scratch on that turkey, I'll frisbee it out to the raccoons in the pool, and we'll watch them die instead of a movie. She's serious. Hello? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's for you, Francis. Hello? Sorry for calling at such a bad time, Detective, but the Chief has an urgent case for you. Okay, Dooley, grab your pants. Most wonderful day of the year, my ass. I like how you know that this isn't actually an American game, despite them trying to replicate America as much as possible because they didn't have a Thanksgiving dinner. What's all this about, Detective? There's a protest happening outside a citizen's house. A protest? Then why isn't McKing being sent? He loves to crack skulls. The Chief doesn't seem to think cracking skulls is going to work here. Well, turkey stays warm for 2 hours. It's a 15-minute drive home, so I'm giving this case 90 minutes and no longer. What on earth? What do we want? To Passover? When do we want it? Before Passover. Well, it's a while until Passover. Surely boarding up windows wouldn't help. We're dead, not rude. Shouldn't leave until we know what's going on. What's going on here? We want to move on. We're sick of being ghosts. It's been ages since we died. Limbo's all tied up in red tape, and it's because of the man who lives here. We want him to undo whatever he did so we can move on to whatever comes next. Where'd you guys get placards? I can't hold anything. I was in a traffic pileup between a truck delivering wooden stakes and one delivering square pieces of cardboard. I stole mine from the ghost of an activist. I protested, but it was peaceful, so I won. Roderick? I'm so sorry, what happened? Don't worry about it. I died as I lived, watching Abraham drift race stolen cars. Turns out he's not as fast on the brakes as he used to be. Oh, hey. Hi. You look, well, thanks. Been a while. Yeah. This is awkward, right? A little, yeah. But oh, hey, I want you to know I didn't know, that I didn't, fake ghost you. I for real did. Really? Oh yeah, I was gonna call and well, this happened. So long as past that by the time I was corporeal, it just seemed, too long. I understand. So you're a ghost now? Not for much longer, I hope. You signed a petition, join a boon, and on the house, but it's hard to know if these things have any real impact. I cross my fingers, they just go through one another now. Gary? Gale? Oh, looks like the jig is up. Who's the kid? That's the Weon. Jerwayan. He's the right handful, always talking back to his father with a timed rebuttal and window for follow-up statements. It's his own fault. Should never have let him get in with that dangerous debating club. He's an articulate wild cannon now. Did they just let you take that home with you? Yes? Oh, we have to turn our hours inside out and pass it on to someone on the next shift. My forehead is kissing a lot of other cops' sweat. Thanks for sharing that. Hey, we're in this together. We are? I don't know, maybe. I don't want to brag, but my lights have shades over them. Built that myself out of bits of other trees. He's terribly handy, my Gary. This is not a builder's house without a bits box. We're required to have them by law. Mind if I take a souvenir? Help yourself. Got that for the Weon. Never opened it. Not a loose screw, rusted blade, or oil-soaked rag in sight. Just don't know what to do with the lad. That. Now that I built from wood and gasoline and a blowtorch. Where'd you learn all this, Gary? Wish I was more handy around the house. I don't think Patricia would appreciate this. Detective, there's a foot in here. It's okay, it's just mine. Gary misunderstood when I said to bring me back a stocking. I said to ask, but was it naturally red? They were not, no. Yikes. Those boxes of receipts under your tree, they're for Louis. He's in his rebellious accountancy phase. I remember those days. Staying up late to balance books, collecting discarded receipts from bins, sneaking off to do lines. My spreadsheet application of choice. Oh. So, wanna explain what's going on? Not really? Why are there ghosts inside your house? I might have accidentally, mind you, broken the afterlife. What? Why? I wanted my Gale back. She's the light of my world, Detective. And the Leon, he's got all weird and bookly since her accident at the dangerous explosions factory. In hindsight, I think that were a bad place to get work. How'd you break it? Earlier in the year, I was working at a switchboard. Heard Teltdown pub one night. We're used to talk to the other side. I used the same energy to cross over, steal a number from the ticket machine. Ghosts kept arriving. The system was stuck waiting for forever. Me had the correct number to come back to the desk. I did not. All the while, the backlog of ghosts are building up. Once they were large enough, it burst through to our side. I had my Gale back. A lot of other ghosts who didn't want to return. Aye, that too. How'd you even get in there? Got some help from a right stand-up bloke. Mystical chap by the name of... It's gonna be Mr. Wang, isn't it? You know him? You're able to show me how to create a backdoor into the afterlife. Maybe you can help me do something similar. If I fix the machine, I might be able to get the ghosts moving again. I mean, just give your number to someone else. Let me keep my Gale. I'll do what I can, Gary. Can't promise anything. How come I can see you now without magic goggles? That was part of the ritual Gary did to bring us back. Made us right visible, too. Hey there, fellow humans. Hope you're enjoying this miserably cold time of year instead of hibernating through it like one of those silly, cozy bears. I sure am enjoying being wet half the day and spending the other half staring at a sad lamp to feel anything. We as a species sure have things figured out. These robotic turkeys are a wonderful meat-free alternative for Christmas dinner. An added bonus, they come with their kill mode off by default. I think. How's business been since the advert aired? Adequate. Can't thank you enough. What are these? I heard some smart glasses with a new big thing. Wish I'd done some research before bulk buying all of this. Well, one, it's on the house. I can't shift them. Sure? These are tiny cameras that used to peep inside your home. That can't be legal. What? I'm upfront about it. What's a log doing in a tech shop? That's a Zool log. You powered off souls, and it nearly summons a being to bring about the end of the world. That still seems out of place in a tech shop. You think the captain he uses this to steer has long legs or arms? Option 3, average limbs and a big torso. A smart beaker. So smart, why isn't it working on Wall Street instead of living in your coat pocket? True. One heating element. Heating element scientific name is fire. There's a note saying gone for the holidays. This is Cutie. That's my cat. Getting Scrooge this year, it's you. Always wonder what was in this box, turns out it's a litter tray. What's in these? No idea, it's a potluck. They're definitely not filled with evidence I need to get rid of. Can you afford to buy them all in check? You know that I can't. What's this? Oh, that's a large brass mind your own business. It's not for sale. Looking to buy? If not, no looking. Those lights only have so much lumen to go around. Christmas cookies? Give the people what they want. Game devs, in need of work. Call. Please, seriously, please call. What do you want? Are you banned from here for destroying those poor young girls' business? What's this now? Nothing. You made me do that. Likely story. Police officer listening to a lowly shopkeeper such as myself? Story checks out, detective. Gary tells me that you helped him get into limbo. How? Need to follow him and fix what he did. There's a rift, but I can't enter. I'm alive. I want to not be alive but only for a little while. I'll not help you. Oh, I will help you with this, actually. What, really? Yeah, family of Irish ghosts moved into the apartment next to mine, and their wailing is keeping me up all night. Take that spirit still from there, you can use it to distill your spirit from your body, then you'll be able to use Gary's Rift. And I can come back? Probably? What am I, your horoscope? Look, you're made of 3 basic parts. The body, the soul, and the glue that binds them. As long as you have glue left, and it's sticky, you're good. On that note, bring something to hold glue in. That's a still? Yeah. Now look, detective, I know we're one another's arch nemesis. That's not true. I'm the one slippery eel you just can't catch, also not correct. And now I have you over a barrel, but I've constantly enjoyed winning this game of cat and mouse, which I am both the cat and the mouse, kind of freakish mouse-cat hybrid, and you are an onlooker, too confused to catch or be caught by me. Where's this going? I'm feeling sentimental. This isn't how I want our story to end. We have no story. So one word of warning, whoever minds your glue, make someone reliable. I call dibs. We had a good run. Don't know why I expected people's trash to be more fun at Christmas. All the glitter, I guess. Warning, this site was destroyed by our governmental body, so we left before the job was done. Any failure to continue living due to accessing the site is totally not the government's fault. Think, if this was demolished before I could call you, you'd still be trapped in the dark side. Detective, I have no idea what you're talking about. Were you drinking at dinner? This is one of the tidier city-funded demolition sites I've seen. Same. The rift, Gary mentions. That's what the gate to hell looks like. Not hell, the afterlife. I was raised Irish Catholic, Detective. The afterlife is heaven and hell, and no one is good enough to get into one of them. This is still set up before I try to distill myself with it. Loosely put this here, semi-laterally enough to connect them thoroughly, fixing the device. If this detective thing doesn't take off, you can work as a handyman. Okay. A humbug. Uh-huh. What am I missing? This is what I'm missing. The pipe still seems to have water running to it. Okay. There goes nothing. I think it worked. Did I call an ambulance? No, don't do that, dude. No, it shouldn't. This is what was meant to happen, I think. This is so scary. I hope you're okay, Detective. Why can't you hear me? Gary's ritual made ghosts visible, unless... Are you messing with me, Dooley? Oh yeah, 100%. Now go solve this thing. The turkey isn't gonna stay warm forever. Going through, look after my body in essence, Dooley. Detective, it's me you're talking to. Of course I'm gonna do whatever it is you just said to me. Right, Limbo. Hopefully this won't take long. Tinsel, maybe? Here we see early Grim Reapers use rakes instead of scythes. Harvesting souls was less pleasant for everyone back then. American Gothic. They drug test in Limbo? Urine beaker. Who doesn't have a pot to piss in, eh, Dad? No. No what? No talking. I can't talk and play the flute to keep her calm. Go pet the snake. She's agitated. What's it gonna do? Bite me? I'm already dead. Oh, smart man, is it? Mr. Funny Hair can take the obvious, can he? What's wrong with my hair? Look, of course she can't kill you, but she's still venomous. You'll still feel the pain, and this time without the sweet release of death to make it go away. Take it from someone who knows. It's not something you want. You always like this? No, she's just hungry. We've been here a long time. I didn't think to pack snacks before she killed me. Don't think I need a ticket? That's not the bit Gary broke. Need to get to the mechanics and move it up one. This one is extinguished. Must have died putting out a fire. Stuck on the number for the ticket Gary stole. Why doesn't Gary just simply give the ticket to someone else? Hello, is anyone here? I want to talk to you about the ticket machine. Shh, you'll hear the snake. Why won't anyone come to the front desk? Closed for the holidays. But I can see and hear them. They're having a festive celebration before they head home for the season. It's gone wild. It's all I can do to stop the snake from going off on one. See a turquoise portal in there. If I can find the other end, I can slip into the back office, move the number display up by one. Well, this is as bleak as it is barren. What if that leads to the back office? Or to the portal that leads to it? Only one way to find out. Is chirping sound from over here? Crickets, maybe? It's over here. What the hell? I don't like the thing, and it's many eyes all watching me. I'm not risking another one of these showing up. Another suggestion like that, and you're going on the naughty list. Oh. Are you lot? Hope your crickety affairs are in order. Let's do that. Catch the cricket, speak to the snake. Here you go, little lady. Can I pet her now? Sure, you can turn her into a ghost bell for all I care. Sorry, I'm just a bit bitter about being bitten by her. I'm playing that for an age. My cheeks are fit to fall off. Would you massage them? Fine. Hold this while I do it myself. Let's hope this works. There's a lot of portals here. They all seem closed, bar one. Case of rogue soul, break glass. What's this for? It's locked. It won't open. It seems to be closed. Am I in caveman times? It's bound to happen any second now. Take your seat. Seats are metaphorical. We didn't have time to carve any. What an awful thing is it that has happened to my chum. Fear not, you will. Once Brightball Skinburn has shown his shiny eyeballs into your dark earth lump, my first act will be to bury you inside. Such a good chap, Bongo. He stood by me for years. As I undertook the great work, and I preferred he helped, of course, but at least he was there. Good day, sire. Have you come for the great event? Great event? Today, Bongo and I had the great unveiling. We opened this cavern for Brightball Skinburn, and now we await his blessing. Sadly, I wait in ghastly, ghostly form, but until he blasts his warm beams of love, this is where I shall wait. Sun is on the far side of the hill. Well, this is a fine mess I found myself in, isn't it? Seems to be holding that black-clad figure up. Been some of the tools used to make the cave below. Sun is on the far side of the hill. Super brilliant job, really stellar work. I almost the end of the party. I knew I should have topped up my flask before warping back here. Well, if you won't let me back in, I guess I live here now. I'll need to forage for, well, nothing, I guess. One of the perks of being dead. Hello? Oh, another ghost. You seem like an awfully well-dressed chap for a Neanderthal. Well, you're on your own. Make your own way to Limbo. I'm done reaping. After this, they'll have my scythe. Robe 2. Not the hourglass, mind you. That's not part of the outfit. Bought that myself. A memento, memento. Memento, that's why. Memento of reaping my 1,000 soul. Are you drunk? I remember well. His name was Susan, and she was a Victorian woman from 1027 Jerusalem. You know what? I'm not sure I remembered at all. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I'm Charles Dickens's, and this is where we die if we weren't already dead. Charles Dickens, the author? Author/harvester of souls. Until today, that is. What happened today? Well, between you and me, I was probably a little bit drunk. When I spun up the portal engine, it's Christmas, we were having a Christmas party. Anyway, the bloody thing opened inside this mound we're sitting on, and the soul I'm here to harvest won't come with me, or let me go back in until he sees the sun. And you made this portal from the party itself. Oh yes, from the office where the party was well underway. I got a last-minute death notification, should have done it by the book. The archivist was giving me the look, you see. I think she wanted to jump my literal bone, so I took a risk. So if you satisfy the caveman's ghost, we can go through and get back to the office. You want to make it sound like some kind of puzzle that's solvable in a few easy steps, rather than the perilous doomed situation that it is. What do I have to lose? Whatever it is that you're doing, I'm in. So make standing look so easy, you're struggling because you're drunk. Give me a break, I'm literally legless. Did I find coal in my stocking? That was a totem to Brightball Skinburn, symbol of my faith, if you will. Of course, the blasted thing fell from its perch above the mound and caved my flimsy skull in. Really bums me out to see it. Maybe you take it away? I think I would, only I think that creepy chap in black would sneak into the cave, you see. I'm not creepy. I'm a very respectable man. Don't wish to have this argument again. You're drunkenly floating around in a dark robe with a big bladed thing collecting souls and talking about rickets. Pretty creepy in my book. I'll dispose of your log. Thank you. The sun, that's a quaint name for God. Call him Bright Ball Skin Burn. Just couldn't let anyone step in before him. Okay. Okay. So we need more. Open the rest of these portals. Oh, billions alone. One for every moment through time. I was the one open in the first place. Normal way we travel. We have portals for every moment, every year in time, every era. Took it back way. I don't have to answer to you. I'm the Reaper, you're the soul. Back off. This room must have sensed I was inside of time, so it opened the portal. The smart side. They log souls, open portals, record our calorie intake, and send us IM notifications from work. It's a nightmare, really. Getting messages at all hours from the European and Chinese Reapers. Jurassic era. Whose soul are you reaping here? Dinosaurs are people too. That's not true. Oh, that explains why I didn't have to come here much. Ground here is damp, warm, and soft, crawling with insects. Looks like Yule and Bongo will have a lot of work ahead of them. Also sort of behind them. Where are those dragon's wings? This is no dragon, it's a Brachiosaurus. Fine, Jonathan Science B. Where are those Brachiosaurus' wings? Look at the size of that. You can fit an orphanage in there. Jola here seems very fertile, must be because of the dinosaurs' remains. I think these mighty beasts evolved into Pomeranians. That, aha, don't argue with me. I know Charles Darwin, we play ghost chess once a month. Before you ask, it's like normal chess with the pieces fall through the board. Nigel? Oh, this guy looks like someone I know. Hi, Proto-Nigel. They're using these stones as rudimentary toys. I'm taking one. Julie will think this is adorable. At least he will before he comes to his sense and tells me dinosaurs never existed. Look at all these dino babies having fun. Look at all these dino babies having fun. Okay. Some salty primordial soup. Nigel? It is Nigel! It's not as bright as when it's older, same as the rest of us, I suppose. Chuck. Thinking of the Big Bang, don't think so, I'm a Victorian, we're very prudish. When is this? When America was first discovered, Vikings landed there during the Great Migration period, around 1000 AD, by mistake. This isn't them, this is like the second, third time Vikings landed, a less significant event. Continue mapping out the stars in these animal skins. Good night for mapping these stars. Cheyenne, we honor our ancestors by recording their place in the cosmic spiderweb. You should honor them by living in the present, not by recording the past. Child, don't make me build some steps so I can have somewhere to send you on a timeout. I guess it's nice being a ghost and not feeling the cold, then you can't enjoy drying off and warming yourself up by a roaring fire. How'd you get back here? Don't want to be drawing on animal skins when you're playing music on them. Those guys on the hill know it's what? Crashing boat, singing and rocking out. It's a boat, especially it looks like a Viking boat doing on the hill. Oh. Hello, fellow dead. Hey, so what happened here? It is a funny story. We were out Vikinging about, you know, looking for monasteries to raid and lost sheep to plunder, when this rude storm came out of no place. It sucked the ship right out of the water and spun us for the longest time. Of course, for me, it did not feel so long, this horse stabbed me in the livables. When Ghost Me woke up, we were here, wherever here is. Not that it matters to me. I presume you and that hungover-looking man are here to take me to Valhalla? Well, yes, but in a more real, important way, no. Don't listen to him. The designated Valhalla Knight will be with you soon. We're here to catalog your ore since you killed such a mighty warrior. Oh, here you go then. I'll just wait here for the Valkyrie to come. So, yes, the Valkyrie. That's the word I meant. The gods have sent us to this new land to spread their word and begin new lives. Well, not Sven. They sent him here to die. Aww. What's the damage? It hails through teeth. It doesn't look good. You see here, right where this big hole is? I see it. But that shouldn't be there. It's the wrong place. For a hole, I mean. When we crashed from this hill, the hill just crumbled. The hull just crumbled. You're lucky it held that long. The whole thing was infested with termites. Oh no. Will it cost much to repair? Cost much, Chief. You could have all the gold and silver in the known world, and it'd do you no good. They're too heavy. The boat would sink. Now you need wood. And we don't know where the nearest forest is. Mast and stayed strong through the whole thing. I don't mind saying I did a fine job with it. Of course, if it had snapped, we'd not have been sucked into that freak vortex and dropped into the strange new land. It's very nice mast, though. Think all these shields, and they did nothing to protect us from the storm. You're admiring the chief's mighty wooden goose, yes? It's okay to feel intimidated. We cannot all stick massive ducks on the front of our longships. If it were so simple, we'd all be chiefs. Ship looks to be in pretty bad order. I'll discard a rotten wood. That's the kind of thing I can make use of. Wood is floating away. Well, not when Hildegard is on guard. On guard! Damn it, I guess if I found wood, I need to get rid of her. Try trading her some sheep? Got bashed in the storm. A shame, really. The chief loves a good drum circle. Wonder if there's anything we can do to fix the broken one. Won't let the wind blow these away a second time. Stop me from taking them. Leave distracted if I want it. Do I want a broken drum that badly? Not sure what to do in this situation. I guess I'll just loiter around all this broken stuff for no real reason at all. Those fun hats suggest we're visiting the Puritans. She doth maketh me feel uneasy. I doth mean, dothly. Me thusly, for she weareth the vibrant colours of ye old festive season, and singeth merry folk songs, and can we just dislike her for being a womanly folk and dispense with otherly excuses? Now, brother, we must be wagging of finger and vocal in our condemnation of her happiness and cheer. 'Tis ungodly to find joy in the supposed birthday of the Son of God. Aye. It so happens she be female, but that the subtext. Better we keep her down with a confusing moral stance than any words of truth. What's in here now? This is a special winter brew, traveler, one in which the milk from a cow, the egg from a chicken, and the brandy I stole from a house party are mixed together. Here, lost and pitiful boy, take this glass so its heat can warm your stray soul, and the dairy can coat your heart. Hey, it's eggnog. Yes, the nog of an egg. That is a better name than I had come up with. Raw egg slime, now only a 54% chance of salmonella. I think I just ectoplasm in my mouth. Why does your cat only have one eye? It got poked out on my pointy hat. It's okay, it gives him a more mystical vibe. Does your hut have chicken legs? No, not chicken legs. These are far more troublesome legs of a goose. Honk. Ulmus mactabilis. Welcome, pilgrims. You have journeyed far to get here, even if, in some ways, you've not traveled very far at all. You can see me? Us? I see many things. And to be clear, yes, that includes you two. Oh, I get it. Pointy hat, cauldron, cat. You're a woman who brews and sells beer. Yes, haha. That's the only potion on sale here. Yes, sir. She doth speak to the very air itself. Likely she communes with a/the devil. Bugger, I forgot they can't see you. What's a termite mound doing up here? Where'd it come from? Termites, presumably? This looks to be the Gilded Era? Home sweet home, sort of. I mean, we're only 500 to 600 miles off. Practically there. It's just too many notes. Let's see what we can do to fix it. That sounds more like the Christmas jingles I know. 2 copper bells used to sound off-key notes. I'm sorry, son. Need to pull a quadruple shift in the misery factory. That misery doesn't manufacture itself, you know. That's okay, father. Do you think the extra money will pay for an operation to remove all the extra bones from my body? Extra money? A rat is waving a knife at me. I wish I were in the kind of video game that had health packs all over the place. I feel ever so sickly. I'm all for his age son. I have a bucket-shaped hole in my coat that needs filling. Oh, you actually do. Oh, father, I hope that one day we can afford a real house. This one is sticky and doesn't keep the damp out. At least we have the rats to keep us warm. We'll need those rats, son. I have bad news. The wall is caved in. I've tossed some behind the house in the hopes it attracts more rats to cuddle. I'm gonna take that, but only in the hopes of using it to make these people's lives better. Sure. But I'm serious. Look, buddy, you've all told ourselves lies to justify stealing someone's gingerbread wall. But you're not better than me. You'll be in your pants at 3 a.m. dunking that kid's house into some warm milk. I'm gonna make their lives better, you'll sob as you spill milk on your naked chest. You disgust me. Whatever they make in there is pumping out the thickest, blackest smoke. I think it's actually a smoke factory, very popular in my day. Oh, this is the switchboard, back before it was lined up for demolition. Hippie van, I should check it for narcotics. Sadly, there's nothing. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I did find this neat torch. Now it was mostly the best of times. It's broken, however, and we're back to being mostly worst times. Salt water, copper, and zinc in order to make a battery. I'll just get a new battery. This is your first adventure game, isn't it, Charles? Here's well, eh, Moon? This is going in my notes. Everything is where it should be. It's nice to see the old place again. Oh, you have a strong history with this place? Oh no, it's here once a year ago. Never knew it existed before that. Little fella caused me a lot of trouble earlier this year, or will cause me trouble in the future. Not sure which is correct. Both? Damn time travel. I hope we are successful in summoning it. I want to ask for guidance as to what I should do in life. Great irony. Well, now we'll steal Merle's acorns. I know any of these people. Don't drag me into this. Hope this works. Found this ritual in a book in the library. Looks like we're trying to perform a ritual. How exactly we're going to summon the festive spirit? Ish, wish, wish, schwa? It's an abstract personification of collective human ideal, Derek, not a cat. Well, when my cat goes missing, I get his favorite things together and put them outside. The smell usually helps her find her way home. Again, not a cat. I think he's onto something, though. If you could bring together the elements of the season, maybe we can lure it here. Can we say some magic words? Derek, we're summoning a thing. Of course we're going to say magic words. God. What are the elements of the season? Associate with the holidays. 5 elements. Casino pentagrams. We don't have anything better to do? This seems like a very random guess. Intuition. A fair point. Yule's log, which represented his faith. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. This sort of toy represents the coming together of family and friends. This rudimentary toy symbolizing friends and family and play. Eggnog, which represents bad choices, sort of. Gathering for drinks, which often leads to bad choices. Darkside Detective, me, wants to clarify that people can meet for coffee, hot chocolate, tea, water, sodas, and a whole range of non-alcoholic drinks too. We need to add more seasonal elements. Bah humbug. Decent gingerbread house, which represents 2 things. Food, which is a staple of gatherings, and also represents that gingerbread is a poor building material. I think I need to add more season. Doesn't look all that different before it was pulled apart. I'm just happy to spend the day with my friends. I want to finally discover if Christmas is real or not. Why is this machine filled with toads? Where else would you get them? Wait, do you have a toad guy? Can you hook me up? This is fine, I guess. I just wish the family business was a bit more rock and roll or something than use right now. You can possess them? Is that something I can do? You're a ghost. You've already mastered the poltergeisty art of stealing things. It's just another skill, and it's safe for you. This gallows is very strange looking. I don't see the appeal, though. Hanging here would be visible for miles. We don't do that anymore. What? What do you do with criminals? Usually send them into politics or business. Haha! Beautiful night for stargazing. I think I see something. It's a moon ray, take it? To transport oneself there and back? No, that doesn't exist. Not yet, maybe. Wait, will it? Will what? I need another festive thing. Has anyone seen a packet of acorns for his offering? Nope, not me. Brought some chocolate raisins if that's any help. I've been robbed. Perhaps this is a sign I saw it. This is it. I feel it in my adorable bushy tail. From now on, I shall not slave away all summer gathering nuts for the winter. I shall become a master thief and take whatever nuts I want. Thank you, mystery person who stole my nuts. You have given me a purpose. Oop. Aikiana 85. Sheesh. That's a lot of streams. Oh, you know what? Dig a hole, plant the acorn seeds, lower the carbon footprint of all this time travel stuff. Probably still you, only time will tell. An oak forest has sprung up. I say sprung up, it took millions of years to grow. Someone's already chopping down the trees. Hildegard ought to chop up some more wood for us of the old boat back in the open waters before more sugar. In case there are non-Vikings around listening, more sugar is what we call January, whatever January is. Best in the storm, a shame really, she looks like a drum circle. Using wood from the forest to plan to repair the boat. No idea how they'll get it back to the water, though. Cheyenne, did you bring a broken drum with you? No, you told me to leave my drum at home and focus on the sky. Besides, bringing a broken drum sounds like a pointless thing I've done. If there's a broken drum beside you, eh? Nah, that's not mine. It's got weird markings all over it. I only have cool eagles and wolves etched into mine. Kid today. If it's not yours, then perhaps it's a gift from the bearded men who think boats go on land. Broken though, not a great gift. They don't know how boats work. Don't expect too much from them. Wise, come, let us fix it for them. What do you think of these truly sick beats? Well, the drum certainly is mended. That sounds like my drum? It is my drum, and you're rocking out with it. Come, my new friends, let's join. What's she saying, Father? I think she wants to communicate through international language of rock. Music really is great, isn't it? Letting people express themselves and communicate regardless of language. If you love it so much, why don't you take it home and smooch it? You know, I just might. You received item, music. I hope Julie's taking good care of me back there. This is the detective's essence. Better be extra careful not to drop. Oh no. Only joking, I never dropped this. This is our little secret, okay, corpse? Julie! I'm so glad it's from a musical family and not some boring bunch of sky nerds. I'll give up all my reign of festive fear if you get me down from here. A universal language brings us together to express ourselves and celebrate what makes us the same and what makes us different. Something's happening. It works. Not again. Look, it's Christmas. I don't work on Christmas. That explains a lot, actually. Alright, Chuck. Maureen, you know one another? I thought we did. Maureen, please, not now. It was a slander piece. I brought my soul to you and you turned it into a storybook. It's considered a masterpiece. It was my life. This is awkward. Can I ask you to come with us? Why? I'll tell you what I told the judge. I don't know how those guns or bodies got to the trunk of my car. Do you even have a warrant? I think she's not going to come willingly. Where's everyone gone? I was lucky to avoid the salmonella the first time and no fancy double or nothing bet. Good, you're too transparent. Don't want to see that stuff worm its way out in either direction. Noble fellows, this woman doth be accused of celebrating a merriment and mirth and Christmas as a whole. Witchfinder General McKing. Can she not sit in her home waiting for the spring to come so that she may be miserable and judgmental whilst being a few degrees warmer? This nogth egg of hers brings warmth, doth it? Well, if she likened the warmth so much, mayhap she'll enjoy being set on fire. Save the hassle, tell you I wouldn't like that at all. Greetings again, traveler. What happened? Well, they saw me speak to the air, not a great look these days. That, atop all my festive celebrations, I never had the festive spirit. Too much for them, so they built this pyre, merrily, I might add, from the forest that's always been over there, and here we are. Please feed my cat and house, but not one to the other. She brought yon misery on herself, what with her festive cheer and general not miserableness. 'Tis all too much joy for me. Can she not find sustenance in sorrow like us doth? Suffer not the person who likes Christmas to live. Shut up, Dom. I'm in charge now. Honk. Hey, kitty kitty. Don't hate kitty kitty me and our Archduke of Hell. What? Oh, look. You've seen weirder things. Shame about the witch. Only zinc supplier in the area. Is she now? She is. I reckon if you gave her a hand on this situation, she'd give you a hand in return. How do you know that I need zinc? Meow? Alright. So... I forgot about this. Large room that could wake at any moment. Pure containment unit. Have you used one of these? Had to? No. Had to? No. You should come somewhere with me. I have a job for you. No, please. I already said I don't work today. Sorry, I really need this. Where did you get that SCU from? Have you even done a material handling course? Hell. That's the spirit trapped. If history, we are history. Marine Police is 100 years ago. Julie must be freezing without a jacket. Another sugar detective? Oh, Julia, shan't. I'm developing a bit of a pudgy tum-tum. I wish I was just trim and powerful like you. Keep telling you, detective, it's simple maths. Calories in, and then you multiply those calories with the square root of something else, taking away whatever you burn at the gym. Oh, and a little tip, I get Emily to burn stuff for me at the gym. It's more efficient. Then you do more number stuff, and you'll be buff like me. Easy. Also, how are you doing, Keon? I didn't ask that, I guess. I just said hi. I think these people could do with a little help in appreciating the seasonal cheer. What up, witches? I'm here to slather you in festive cheer. I will say, though, before we light the fire, that I did like the smell of her eggnog. Aye, and her singing was most careless. For being franketh, it did lift up an otherwise dreary time of the earth. Yes, perhaps we're too hasty in our favor to burn this woman. Let us instead release her and drink deeply of her eggnog. Aye, we shall dance it, and sing it, and argue about politics instead. Thank you, traveler. How can I pay you your help here this day? Do you know where I'd find zinc? Nope, sorry. Oh, find me again, and I'll have what you need. Oh? This large bonfire, anyone fancy trying to roast up a goose hut? Hey, I like the color red. I prefer blue. Can I pick a third color? A third color? Haha, what an idiot. Aw. Brad, Yield, Thomas, and Chad. This is why I got into this job. That and I failed my medical exams. Perhaps we can stick the leaves back atop timber, thus, and name it a festive tree. Much merriment shall be had as we watch yon trees slowly die in our homes. Wish this would hurry up. Keep worrying about what Dooley's doing to keep himself entertained through all this. See, I'm not here alone. It's not scary. Oh, this is cheerier. What will we do with all this time off my employer has given me? Oh, I know. Could you, me, and my normal amount of bones go sledding? Sledging? Slaying, maybe? I'm poor. I don't know these kinds of words. However it's spelled, let's go. I'm the lickiest boy to be alive these days. There's just so many lickable things here. See, they live in a real house now. Exactly. You and they are welcome. You didn't help. My tale of morality kept you on the straight and narrow. If it wasn't for me, you'd have been back here licking their chimney in a sugar rage. Oh, look at his little hat. Still has a knife, but now it's much less menacing now that it has a fun hat on. Welcome. I've been expecting you. How are you still alive? It's easier than you might think. The secret is not dying. I have your zinc, which for anyone wondering why I have some, is a cofactor for enzymes involved in alcohol production and also plays a role in extracurricular activity. Very specific. Did you look it up on Wikipedia? I don't know what that means. This is 100 years before computers. Oh, well thanks. I have copper and zinc. Need a salty liquid I can make a torch battery. The primordial soup. Witch's brew. You Be cursed not to have some. Some life-giving broth. All this time, jumping as hard on the body. Everything I need. Pop these two materials into the salt water. Hook them up with the cables I happen to already have on me to keep the puzzle from dragging on. And hey, presto, we have a makeshift battery. Bit clunky, we have light. Stay away from the light. Haha, a bit of death humor for you there. Please don't stay away from the light. I don't want to have to hunt you down. Huh. Maybe it's... higher angle to shine this from. Oh, I missed this. Hopefully the termites will make me a platform I can use to trick the sun's light. Okay. Opies, you know what? I don't want to think about it. Termite mound is tall enough to shine a light from. I see. I just didn't know that. Okay. Come up here and get the angle right. This should do it. This happened. Oh, I do hope you can see this from wherever us cave people believe the dead go. You can see a bongo, I can. It brings ghost tears to my ghost eyes. Come, creepy robe man. You can take me to the afterlife now. This life has given me all I seek from it. We go through now. Finally. I was starting to sober up there for a moment. Made it to the back office. Looks like a bomb hit this place. Oppenheimer was here with his nuclear daiquiris earlier. Honestly, if I wasn't dead, they'd have killed me. What is this place? It's an office. A sort of one, anyway. I see. And Brightball Skinburn lives here? Right. Where you and I part, dear boy, I presume you'll be heading back to the world of living soon? That's the plan. Thanks for your help. Can't tell you, office policy. Tell me what. How long you have left? Presumed you were here to ask. Mortals usually do. Oh, hadn't occurred to me. I don't think I'd like to know anyway. Just as well. Calendar has one date on it, which reads now. Where the bad souls go. Really? I don't know. Who's this glowing chap? Pleased to meet you, sir. It's empty. We don't need water. It really solves the humdrum of the office. The ghost of a tree? Hey, that took me minutes to get right. They're not sleeping off the party, you know. They passed out from overexposure to admin long before things kicked off. They slept through all that ruckus. Enough paperwork and you could sleep through the literal end of the world. You see the bar tab from your Christmas party? No wonder you're drunk. Who's gonna tidy all this place? Are there cleaners in the afterlife? Oh yeah, Louis the 16th will be in nice and early tomorrow to tidy up. Pretty sure Henry VIII is on toilet duty. He was only getting bigger. Perhaps if there was a memo, people would have stopped dying for a spell. Need to move the system onto the next number, things will start flowing again. Each number is made up from 3 segments. Just need to find the right combination. We will display to number 324. See the display updated. Displays moved forward. Next ghost line can be processed. After the holidays, you mean? After the... Oh. Looks like things largely worked out for old Chuck. Unless you want to tell anyone, will you? Or might screw up? Maybe we can strike a deal. Hope you don't mind the extra mouths to feed. They had nowhere else to go. We brought all these ghosts home. I wasn't sure we had enough food for everyone. Thankfully, this house was built on an old abattoir, so there are enough turkey ghosts to go around. Detective, I can't thank you enough. It's not exactly what you wanted. It's something. And I'll live forever, Detective. Been able to come back for the holidays. Being able to come back for my holidays, see my Carrie and Gerwyan means the world to me. I best go spend what time I have with them before the office opens and I moved on. Have a good one. Don't think I don't understand. Why didn't you just get the missing ticket from Gary and just give it to someone who wanted to go home? Okay. You know, instead of going on this elaborate journey to fix a not broken machine. Guys, you're not answering. Eat up, everyone. Okay. Thank you, Buzz. I'm not gonna file a report on this one. Don't think the chief would even believe me. What flew into the cuckoo's nest? Buzz hasn't come home from his day in the park. That's what I'm saying, Buzz. Oh, so this is Buzz's last known whereabouts? Yeah, he came to the Botanic Gardens before dinner and hasn't been heard from since. This large bud-shaped stain on the wall suggests he was here, alright? And to find out what happened. Hope we find him, Detective. We will, Dooley. Patricia refuses to put dinner on the table until he's found. Looks like he was graffitiing the wall when the can exploded? Told him not to buy cheap supplies. Also not to spray buildings, which from your expression I'm guessing is illegal? Can of Buzz's exploded blue paint. Can of somebody's exploded paint. Dooley, do you want me to find Buzz or not? My client pleads mountain boat number 5. Do you mean the 5th, like the 5th Amendment? Pretty sure Lou got it right first time with this song. This is a known place for you. This is a known place for you, young man. I'm shocked we haven't used that pump before. Power seems to be out. Automatic doors aren't working. Botanic House, located in the aptly named Botanic Gardens, last known location of Buzz. Hope we didn't get aboard. I heard this place hit an iceberg 100 years ago and everyone drowned. Venus Human Trap is responsible for 11 deaths a year in these gardens. Dooley, maybe take a step back. No time to rest, Detective. Ah, fellow officers, no need to worry. I have this crime scene locked down. Crooks have littered the park. Probably a birthday, engagement, or celebrating of their first sacrifice. Either way, they didn't tidy up after themselves. Once I get them, I'm coming down on them. Hard. Just really like your work. Almost too much. You're police, I'm a park ranger. Pretty much the same thing. Guess we're similar, at least here in the park. If anything, in the park I outrank you. Here I'm judge, jury, and executioner. Executioner, surely that's not right. Want to push me and find out? I was tested for this work, used to be a hall monitor in school. Had a few complaints filed against me that resulted in the cops, military, and a few rough gangs rejecting me. But then this came up. Need to feet on the ground, they didn't even want to see my resume references or past records. I got to the cops under similarly loose conditions. And 4. You need this? What? That's evidence from a crime scene. Can't take it? Gonna bring it to the lab for analysis. Great, saves me the paperwork. Yep. You check the cans for DNA samples, white DNA, and not fingerprints. Can't taste fingerprints, and I don't have a kit. Plus this cat. It's out of reach. We're on the right track. FAO police, these flowers are not covering up a dead body. Please stop digging them up. The roof can't reach it. Too dark to make of much. I can see something firing blue sparks. Look at these flowers. They're actually squirrels in witness protection. Pretty grim. Tie this around his neck, that's pretty grim. Let's tie it around his feet instead. Now we have a still fairly unpleasant grapple. How is the ladder higher than this? Have you seen a kid come by here? God damn it, Moon, there's no time to mess around. Sorry. I'm hangry and it got the better of me, but we're not done, you and I, Moon. Help! Ah, Smurf, kill it! Dooley, that's Buzz. Should we at least give it a mild beating to be sure? Torch, presuming you're using to fight your nighttime graffiti? I was using to help guide old ladies across the road. Don't lie to me, we caught you blue-handed. Maybe I'll go start a new life with this bird. At least they can't make puns. What is it? The size, the blue glow, the electrical hum. I think it's a thunderbird. A dodo. I reckon it's a dodo. Climb up if you want, and then leap deathly across the tree and climb up? Yes, but, and I think you know this, I cannot. I did know that, yes. Another way, going a little involved looking after your health more. Not if I can find some magic beans or truck to drive into this building, it's not. Oh. Come on, you always get to use those things on other things. I want to go. Julie, this is serious police business. Let go. Want to flick the switch. Your noodle arms can't keep the torch from me. Oh. Whoops. That was my fault. You should have known better than to give it to me. Race it's on and lighting some of the vent. Let's check it out. Underground room. Turns out the blue sparking thing is the missing baby bird. How are we going to get there? No questions. Whatever you're about to say, I'm going to have questions. Okay, you get one question. Deal. I know a guy with a rocket launcher. We could blast our way in. A rocket launcher? I have too many questions. You get one. What to go with? Okay. I have to know. Why does your friend have a rocket launcher? He has two hobbies: arena combat, video games, and high jumping. He's good at the firmware, bad at the ladder, and had a light bulb moment. By which I mean his light bulb blew up. He jumped in shock and naturally thought, I needed a rocket launcher. Now he has more questions than it answers. Well, it answers one, the one you got. Now less asking, more finding. Groundskeeper left their gardening gloves, bit worn. They've life in them yet. Come down, Pixar. Their gloves. They never had life in them. Doesn't make sense. Don't think we try to bring power back to the park. Can we pack it in and go home early for the day? Try this again. So many switches. Not my job to pick which one to flip. Literally is your job. You're the city's generator operator. Are you mocking? You know what? I don't want to know. Detective, maybe you'd help with this. What do you want? Restore power to the Botanic Gardens. Why are they asking me? We're out of ideas. Try flipping the green switch. If this power goes down, it'll be a serious health and safety issue. I can at least see if I can shut the power down to the city. No? I'm no generator expert. That is literally what you are, but I'm starting to think we should stop flicking switches. Looks so peaceful now. I like her. She's so powerful. Might be useful to take the end of this cable. We might want to power something up. Hefty metal bar in the shape of a crow. Crowbar, if you will. I was going to try. I wonder why it's not spraying. Maybe it can't go while you're watching? Underground, takes us to where we want to go, it's jammed. Did you see it? The beast, of course. All over the city, network of tunnels between them, we can give info wherever it's needed. It's hard to tunnel around the mole people, every job has its hardships. Not as illegal as ignorance, don't say that, you'll scare Julie. Ignorance isn't illegal. Well, it should be. Digging those tunnels was a citizen's arrest on stupidity. We don't recognize citizens' arrests in Twin Lakes. Hell, we barely recognize police arrests here. Mole people? We need to be on one of the underground info booths to discuss those. What's this about a beast? Strange creatures all over Twin Lakes. Many me report also to me, seeing a huge thing flying around. The park has wings. Okay. Tell me about the gardens. Suppose they're green, some kind of water feature. They're to be staffed, 2/3 of this means they're out of the place. I don't know why I'm constantly yawning. Never been in, have you? My number one job is to keep people away, seeing them as girl to myself. Based on tourism income for the city, you're very good at what you do. If being goodbye isn't goodbye, I'm leaving these shady gardens now, and not goodbye, I'm leaving this conversation now, you madman. One of those, yes. For the pixels, stay because you're trapped here. Doesn't seem like a great advertisement for the place. Let's piece the gardens. Looks more like a rite of center to beast. I start baseball. That's from work. What case are we chasing the most of baseball? No real work. Blood Wolf work. Little league season. Never know when you need to throw a ball at a kid to test their reflexes. Which reminds me, we need to drive past Devon's on the way home. You knock the crow off the lantern for me, please. Do I win a prize if I hit it? I can say ting 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 in a jazzy manner. Sold! Ting 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 is everything I hoped for. Pretty sure the sewer shouldn't be flooded like this. Careful, get too near to that, it'll take 30% of your earnings. Valve. I'll be right back. We're not be right back, I'm screenshotting some things. Hi Crom, hi Andy. How are you doing, Andy? Power access for the fountain above. Why level so high? Power the fountain with the generator above, be able to drain this area. Eating some stuffed bell peppers I made last night? Hell yeah. Let's get down off this ladder. Oh, we're hanging off a ladder? I hadn't even noticed. It's only okay. Great, it's only okay. See what's behind door number 1. There only is one door. Looks like the bird fell into the water treatment plant and shorted everything. At least now that we've drained the water, we've broken the connection between the vent and the generator. Reset button, let's try it. If it worked, everything in the garden should be working again. Missing bird, get her out of there. Without some kind of protection, I'll be zapped. Some are human things, not like me, fully human boy. The way you said that makes me feel suspicious. Okay, they're broken. The vent we looked through was on the ground, detective. This is on the ceiling. Sometimes I wonder about you. Run out to the botanic house. You can now enter the house. The garden. The water is running again. What beautiful plumage. These doors are working. Let's check it out. We shut the place down? Why? A hot house full of pots. I think you remember half overhearing the chief mention something about this? Finally, a bathroom. Duly no. I've been holding it for so long. Pair of old wellies. These would be good for keeping my feet dry. What about my feet? I guess we could wear one each and hop? As a kid, I used to climb in these and pretend to be a little droid. A stinky, stinky droid. Feisty-looking plant whose veins look like little lightning strikes. Some duct tape covering a crack of some sort. Can use this to take it off gently. Harmless little hole. Each of these flowers is a secret someone whispered into a tree once. If you eat them, you'll know. The trees must be mislabeled. What lazy dev work. into trees. Patch of holes. Brand new. As brand new as the gym bag you got me for Christmas. Hey, a lot of love went to the upcycling. A lot of duct tape too. Still my feet too, still being the meat in a bird to ground circuit sandwich. Think I'm protected enough to fish this little lady out. Don't fish for birds, detective. Baby bird, a little cold from being in the water, seems okay. Damn. Here you go, mama bird. Squawk, squawk. She doesn't seem to want her baby back. Baby's less blue than her other chick, me. Maybe the baby's run down after being in the water? That could be it. Let's look for some food we can use to recharge its batteries. Tickly bird. Little bird's run down. Gotta find some food to restore its energy. It's got a little scarf and everything. We can find some plants that would hypothetically give Thunderbird energy. Strange hypothetical. Does that have anything to do with the actual real Thunderbird that roosts here each year? Normally I'd say the least from the Matco's Patolia is what you want. That's why they come here. That's why they come here, to recharge. We have the largest collection in North America. No idea why. Just, well, you're talking hypothetical because some crook has snuck up in here and ruined my load-bearing tape. Surely they didn't mean any harm, right? What has attention got to do with it? They've let bugs in, and they're rapidly eating my plants. It's gonna take me ages to debug the place. We could lend a hand? Good idea. You take these shears, remove any part crawling with bugs. That'll free me up to dust for fingerprints. Got me a kid after you suggested it. Thanks. Oh. It says little lightning strikes on the leaves are a clue, huh? Bit on the nose, never mind, onwards to the chopping. Remove those bugs, get ourselves some bird food. Some string to help us protect the flowers. Plant divided up, adjust those lines so the bugs and flowers are separated. Keep track of how many of the plant is infested, how much is safe. Okay. I clicked off screen. Oh, we have a second one here. I didn't even notice that. We can also do this. There we go. Move the bugs off most of the plant. These things should be enough for the bird. Chow down, little lady. Should restore you to full bird power. Look at her go. It's her near-death experience really left her with an appetite. Healthy bird. Baby bird, energy restored. Plant is smaller, looks healthier with all those bugs removed. Perfect and impossible to improve upon fix should stop any more bugs from getting in. Got all the bugs off. See, listening to your superior and me got us through this mess. Tell you what, why don't you keep the leaves as a symbol of what you can achieve when you work under the likes of me? Lost for words, I understand. But compose yourself. We represent the city. Can't look weak when there's a tape remover on the loose. Well, you'll never know it was me. She's confused. She thinks she has her chick. I want to swap this bird for Buzz, we can disguise it to look like him. Might be better to disguise the bird as Buzz to make the swap easier. Bye, little bird. You were the nephew I never had. Buzz is human, and I have it. My point stands. Try this again. Squawk, squawk. It's working. Quick, Dooley. Pull Buzz out while she's distracted. He's covered in bird poop. Please. Fine, fine. Let's get out of here before it chases its mind. Yes, finally, we need to go back to our case. Dooley, the case was to find Buzz. Well, that's you home. You better get inside and wash yourself off, Buzz. Hold up. Buzz Aldrin, Dooley, if he's had so much as one blue footprint in this house, man, what do you expect me to do? You're smart, boys. Why don't you combine this with the tap out in the backyard? Power hose. Case closed. Fine, you go combine it. We're gonna have to scrub deep to get the bird smell off of this kid. Tales from the Darkside. Other stories from the world of Darkside. Field of Screams. Okay, team. I've spoken to whoever's in charge. They said it's going to be another few minutes before the umpire will be ready to run the pre-match safety check. So I guess sit tight, don't get us in any kind of mischief. Carrion Bird, it's here to feast off the dead from our epic battle with the Sea Hags. I want to get over the wheeze if it's to be a harbinger of death and destruction, though. Yes, I can finally claim my Poked by God badge. Can't believe I'm being made to stand I'm gonna eat your families off my back for the pre-game checks. The umpire won't let you play with something like that. I've been considered threatening to eat his family who tries to stop me. Might take this and look for a replacement. Kevin? Yep. Why are you jumping so much? Do you not think saving some of that energy for the game would be a good idea? That's a good idea. Okay, glad we agree. Yep. That's why you're the captain. I would have tried to get him to jump higher and faster and see how long he can keep it up for. Kevin? Yep. Can't help but notice you're still jumping. Can't stop. Singing lady is making me do it. Singing lady? Singing lady in the vent. I can't hear it fully from here. I think someone's singing on the other side. This lady's making me jump. What? I'm the only lady who gets to tell you what to do. Well, my mom too. Sorry, did I include your mom on my list? No, because and I want to be clear about this, I am the only lady, your mom included, who gets to tell you what to do. Forget standing around. Let's go find you song-bullying Devon. Give them something to sing about. Look at them there. They're Twin Lakes' most juvenile delinquents, playing off their community service by playing ball. The system is broken, but at least it's broken in our favor for a change. Weird that we're surrounded by... Is it weird that we're surrounded by rubbish? Depends on your perspective. If you were a rat, it wouldn't be that weird. Trade paperwork. All I can make out of the ways. Environmental impact and dam. Seems pretty damning. Dumpsters full of construction materials and fish sticks. What do fish have for sticks? What use do fish have for sticks? Fire doesn't work underwater. More time? What's taking so long? Those sea hags here to face us? I would be. Anyway, not much longer. Guess it wouldn't hurt to look around a little. Woo, let's burn the place to the ground. That is number one on the list of things we're not going to do. Number one on my list is to burn your way more boring list. Talk to me, kid. What are the odds like? I feel pretty good about this one, Pop. They have all the training in a stadium full... They have all the training in a stadium and a full team. Who knows the rules? But I have a nail on my bat. Okay, interesting. Is there anyone here taking bets? I don't know, Pop, but it's a friendly kids game, so I assume so. And on a scale of won't mind at all to you better watch your back, old man, where would you stand if I bet against you? I think I'd be between motivated to win and you would better hope we win. That's my girl. Now go show Daddy that he's backed the wrong horse. When you said Little League, I thought you meant model railways. This is all bigger and boringer than a little railway village. So true. Should have stayed home and gone through your things for anything flammable. Marv, why are you still wearing your headset? I'm recording commentary for the game. Our game is going to be on the radio? What? No, I'm recording it for me, my archives. I like to record everything that happens. At night, I get myself to sleep by listening to the city's darkest secrets. Well, this is exciting. Nice to see him getting into blood sports. Will there be a lot of running in this game, Devin? Do you have your inhaler? Do you have mine? The one I wrestled off that crow earlier? Jack, please. You can never have too many inhalers, Barbara. Not if we're running for your life. And why else would the lad be running? Can't wait for the game to begin. If this board is shown appropriate type and amount of score points for however this game works. So this game, it's like Angry Cricket. Is that it? More or less, Uncle. Angry Cricket for kids. How many days does it run for? Only a few hours, actually. Oh, what's even the point then? So, my little army is the team captain. It was a straw poll. I lost. I don't mind. This ship wasn't going to sink itself, you know? Nonsense. This is a good thing. I read on page 9341 that you can get one of those badges for this. You read the guidebook? Did I read the book, she asked. Of course I read it. Your hobby is my hobby. Literally, I had to join a chapter to get a copy. Anyway, if you can lead a team of riffraff to victory, you get the Underdog Alpha badge. It's one step closer to being a Blood Alpha. Oh, never thought of that. Have I accidentally stumbled on some kind of path for myself? I'm so ashamed. Detective, thanks for coming to our game. I wouldn't miss it for the world. You had nothing else to do, did you? You got me. Not a cool insight. Oh, hey, maybe for a change of pace, I can ask you some questions. Sure, let's give it a go, I guess. How come we never see your family? Wow, you're really coming in swinging hard, aren't you? See what I did there? Swing hard, baseball, get it? You're dodging the question. Correct. Next question, please. Witnesses can be frustrating, eh? How'd you get into all the spooky stuff? Well, you should ask. Our first encounter with the supernatural was at campsite, back when we were scouts. Scouts, mind you, back before the city was hit with that DYB tax that resulted in the Blood Wolves being formed. Personally, I think the tax came because the scouts wanted us out after the events of that weekend. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I can still hear it. When I close my ears, I can hear the screams. Anyway, that was the trip that opened my eyes to the real dangers that are out there. I haven't looked back since. Then how do you see behind you? I mean, I've not metaphorically looked back. Then how do you more metaphorically see behind you? What's up with the moon? I don't know, but I do not trust it. It's a shady boy for sure. I like to call in for questioning, but it's the moon. Tidal impact alone and bringing it to the station require a lot of paperwork. Without evidence, I doubt it would even be proved. But for now, all I can do is keep an eye on it. See who it deals with. Astronauts, they're all on my list. Who goes to the moon in this economy? Thoughts on stone tape theory. Did a man on the internet ask you to ask me that? Yes. I do think places can get imbued with the psychic energy of events that happen there. That's what ghosts are, and why old hospitals are creepy. I don't see why that place would need to be big, so sure, a stone or other object could work. Maybe next season we can investigate a haunted sock or possessed window pane. It's been fun, let's never do it again. Does this place seem a little under par to you, like not a proper stadium quality? Looks exactly like the stadium at the university, better if anything. Why, hi there, Sugars. Looking forward to a fun day of sports and nothing sinister happening? I am. I had Tron on loop all weekend to prepare. None of that is useful here. Oh, I don't mind. It was fun to watch. Why did you mention something sinister? You need to get your ears cleaned, honey. I said nothing sinister happening. See? Now isn't that a whole lot more comforting? Old cans of soda pop, crumpled up newspapers, and discarded food containers. What? I've been working on my trash talk. I'm not very good. No, that was good. It's kind of you to say. I hope your death is swift and painless. When are we taking her out? This is taking forever. Miss Wampus says after the safety checks. Umpire's taking his hecadude time, she said. Bring her out, gum up our ears, and let her rip. Then everyone hears the song will have to do what she tells them. I won't do what anyone tells me. Emily, shh. Huh? Oh. Hey, what are you lot doing back here? You better not be listening to things you don't want to hear. That's how people get cursed. Looking for the toilets. Too busy holding it in to hear anything. Better be telling the truth. I don't lie. Some people say I'm incapable of lying, but I don't know because I've just never tried, because lying is wrong. If you lie, Satan comes and gives you stinky feet. Satan comes. I'm gonna wait over here to keep an eye on things that aren't this lot. A lot of pipes for a place that has no reason to need that many pipes. My room is off limits. It's a no snooping zone, and you have snoops written all over you. Hey, no we don't. The little guy has a magnifying glass in his pocket, and a badge on his shirt that says Top Snooper. Yes, I do. Oh, man. I still look like a batting helmet. Staff locker rooms. The team staff. It's our English for players. You know how they say stuff weird in that country? Like scone instead of scone. Or potato instead of ground flesh. That's, I don't think they say that. Someone has doctored the room name. No ball games. No ball games down here. Ball games are for the ball game area upstairs. Industrial storage room. Flammable and inflammable meaning the same thing is my yin and yang. More of a second aid girl myself. There is no second aid, precisely. There's John Frum on it. Well, we should touch that. It's not for us. No need to go in there. What's in there? Sign says Sluice. No, Emily. The other sign says no, it's not. So it's not the Sluice. It's anything but the Sluice. Little man gets it. You're right. Okay, so I guess I can't hit them with my nail bat. Play ball, play ball. Da 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 da. The timer games. Legs gray, ears gnarled, eyes old and bent. Hush up, lads. You can save energy for when the game begins, so you can scream at the children. I like to come to these things, see normal children playing normal children games. Or Girian is off at accountancy camp. Just acting out. There's been a lot of change for him recently. I predict he'll be smashing in mailboxes in no time. That's fiercely reassuring. Thanks, love. Never thought being a mystic would lead me to being in a polyam relationship with a man as his deceased wife. If the shoe man fits, wear it. How? I love when enchanters be like that. Okay. I spent my entire career chasing down the hook killer, and then we met on a website for retired baseball fans with too much time. How's that for a tale? There are 3 police officer law people here today if you want me to get one so that they can do an arrest on him. Son, I said it was a site for retired people. Retired. That's all in the past. The system works. Back when I played, I was the king of the hook foul and the slice foul. Get it? The real baseball terms, but also linked to my hook shtick. Good, eh? Yeah, but we don't know anything about the game, so it's kind of wasted on us. Me either. I had to use Wikipedia to work out that joke. Seems like you could have used that time to learn about the game itself, to come up with a better joke. Maybe, but no one's gonna read this. They only play for Julie's dialogue anyway. Which sucks. Under this hat and coat, I'm a digital thirst trap. Please, you're talking to children. I'd be thirsty if I was wearing all that stuff on a nice day like this too. And we're safe. There's also a baseball term. We've really come full circle here, eh? Cam didn't bring a knife with him. Burn him once, shame on you. Burn him twice, shame also on you. Stop burning Tam. That is a shame. Ballball brought sticks that need whittling for post-game marshmallow melting. I guess old Tam could just hold the marshmallows in the fire using his hands. A burn-free solution. Congratulations. Explain to me this human game. Where are the joy pads? How do I control the children? Can I build them a pool and remove the ladder? Sims moment. Hope we did the right thing bringing Billy here. He's such a nervous little guy. Don't worry, I'll throw some calls his way. That'll boost his confidence. You do that? Hey, I just want you to be happy. Anyway, what's the point in having power if you don't abuse it once in a day? What? Such a charmer, aren't I? Don't abuse it once in a day. Okay. Hey, Umpire McKing, when are the safety checks gonna happen? Yeah, you've heads to bash. Beat it, kids. Can't you see I'm busy here? I filed down my stats to make sure they're extra safe. Does that mean I get a gold star? Kid, that's great and all. I didn't come here to look at your boots. I'm here to find single moms in need of empty promises and shoulders to cry on. Gross. You're a kid. You think all smooching is gross. Grossness is a spectrum, and that is on the bad side of gross. Smooching is on the icky side. I have a chart if you want to see it. That's a very hard pass, kid. If you want to crush the Sea-Hag's dreams, we're going to need to get this guy's head back in the game. You need to water the very recently made AstroTurf. AstroTurf is not from space, but can survive in space. What I'm saying is that it does not need water. It's suspicious. I don't know if it's safe to be up there. That structure looks new. That's why I'm here, to feel the rush of danger, and then the rush of air as I fall once the thing inevitably collapses. Tickets here, get your tickets. Hey kid, you got yourself a ticket? Because you ain't gonna want to miss this. We're playing, we don't need tickets. Everyone needs a ticket. How else am I gonna make money if users getting in ticket free? My rehab scheme says I got to make money legit or I go back in the slammer. Those nice hags offer me what they called a very real job with no strings attached or hidden agendas. So many red flags there. No, because they said no red flags here. Oh, big tasty. Does this look like it was built yesterday? No, if it was built yesterday, it would have fallen down by now. Part had to be built today, estimated as 3 to 4 more hours before it collapses under the weight of its own suspension of disbelief. Fancy looking bike. It is fancy. It's got both speeds, forwards and back, handlebars for holding onto, a turning bit for corners. The seat is padded, and those are two of the most circular wheels I've ever seen. The air around it is hints of leather, musk, peat fires, oil slicks, scotch, locker room talk, incomplete DIY, repressed feelings, barbecue, bacon, and cheap beer. Oh, that's Fragile, a cologne my dad used to use until he got a cease and desist from the company for asking how my day was one time. My dad used to use until he got a cease from the company for asking how my day was one time. Got away with all that about one screen ago. I love Blood Alpha Dooley, but the question is choice to bring a fully armed riot truck as our team transport. Thought it was comfy. Once we moved some guns around. Once we moved some of the guns. Oh look, when we moved the guns, we covered someone's bat. They might need this. Billy Bosch. Emily's bat faced with threats of cannibalism. Cool threats of cannibalism. Baseball game or the video game? Shrug emoji. We're better off leaving the adults out of this. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh. Billy, what are you doing back here? Also, my bat can't find it. If I don't have my bat, can't pass safety checks, and then I can't play. I thought maybe it was in here. It's not, and I don't know what to do. We can give the kid his bat back, then he might stop crying and set sweet music to our ears. Not quite what I was thinking. We use micro situation to help us in our macro situation. Precisely. So the name tag for Billy put on Emily's. Oh. Find your bat, Billy. Here you go. Thanks. Wait, what's all this carved into about eating families? I remember doing that. Do I black out at night and have an evil cannibalistic side that awakes with an insatiable hunger for the long pig? Oh no. Am I in a Dr. Billy, Mr. Bosch kind of situation? This might be getting out of hand. The shriggy one is onto us. We have to eat her to hide the evidence. But there's no meat in those bones. Think of the indigestion. I think we might have awakened something in Billy. I don't like this. I want my mommy. My baby, what's up, Pudding Cup? Mom, I think I might be a people eater. Oh, Pudding, I was worried you might inherit your father's illness. In our defense, what were the chances? 1 in 4,973,421. Oh, poor baby, my poor hungry baby. I could use a hug, Mummy. Preferably after you cover yourself in hot sauce. A rat. A brown river rat, specifically. A barf river rat, more like. Or barf river barf. Rude. Stockpile of thick plastic ponchos for bad weather. A wrench. You can dismantle all kinds of stuff with one of these. Let's take it. Pipe wrench could be useful. What with all the pipes down here? We got 1 wrench a day and we made our pick. Hey there, little friend. What an innocent and cute bear. Label says top box. First place, we're done. Okay. He's having a bath. Better him than me. Dental dams, wrong delivery address. Beavers, rehydrate in case of emergency. How did they dehydrate them in the first place? Well, I do not actually want to know. Hard to see the label in the dark. I think it's the shadows. Hard to see. Okay. Old towels in case of leak. Do the pipes piping as God intended. Is that God O'Neill, the city's lead pipe architect? Or are you saying? Might as well get to it since that hottie went off to look after a dumb crying kid. Right, gather around, you brats. Time to go and check your gear. Come on, we'll be right with you. Whatever. Can you stop us taking these? Let me think. Are they spooky matches? Nope. They're not possessed or anything? They are not. Do they whisper for you to do terrible things? None of that. Sadly. Then I don't care. Okay, so that covered them. Oh, there's a big fish here. Excuse me, I'm not a big fish. I'm a big fish lady. Sorry, there's a big fish lady here. That's more like it. This one has a dangerous knife in it. You mean a sweet knife? I don't know. I didn't taste it. It's sharp, and I don't know where it's been. Swiss Army knife. Pliers stuck on the inside. Got that crinkly stiffness of paper dried after getting wet. A night of drowning in deep mother hits. You've heard her haunting wails in the wind, you've seen her beckon you from the water, you felt her whispering in your dreams. Now experience the thrill of her maddening aura live as she literally melts your brain with classics such as Total Eclipse of the Earth, These Hips Can't Die, and the #1 reason you don't sleep at night, Rolling in the Deep Ones, coming to an underwater city near you. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I just burped. Ys, 10th January, Relay, March 15th. New Atlantis, March 19th. Dawarka, April 3rd. Kitez, April 19th. Note here, too. Look what my cousin from New Atlantis sent me. She's so lucky her family moved there. The rest of the ink has bled from water exposure. She might be a monolithic monster. She has showmanship. She's indescribable, but that's mostly because of the resolution. Blocker with some spare sea hag outfits in it. Where this is going is so clear it's almost 5 shadowing. Fancy looking document taped up in here. Picture of an octopus with grinning faces on the end of each arm. Trying too hard. The Sea Hag Charter. Not what is dark and deep and hidden guides us. May the deep mother's ink cloud her eyes so her vision can be cleared. Also, like, she just gets me, you know? When I hear her songs of madness, it's like they're written about me and my stuff, which is, like, totally cool. This is about rising sea levels, but that's been crossed out and replaced with a note saying, visiting every underwater city, eh? I have a bad feeling I know what their game plan is here. Is it to score more points than us? That's a solid plan. A whole section here about cookies and morality, one of the great philosophic arguments of our day. Recent amendment, Cookie Thing is a boss, kick things up a notch in the Little League game. Where the signature normally goes on these things is just a wet sucker print. Definitely trying too hard. Remains of one girl's pre-game jitters dripping through the cracks. This bit is deep, goes all the way. It can't. All the way, dudes. Never thought I'd see it. Not in this lifetime, no. Plus we had Devin could hear her. You're not the kids who caught me. Caught you? I ain't here by choice, child. Those little purple freaks fish me out of the water like a common fish. So undignifying. They've stuffed me in here with some song lyrics about the land full of bees, the ink is running in the water, are making me work for them. I do not dig it. Soulful cousin to the mermaid, a rock star of the sea, I'm a siren. Why'd they catch you? Us sirens have powerful lungs, little lady. I can bend people's will with my songs. Used to make fishermen crash their ships into rocks or jump overboard to meet us. These purple fish snappers promised me I could go home by saying my heart here to start some kind of game. Why would they want that? Some land nerd stuff to do with people jumping and resonant frequencies? Oh, if enough people jump and sync, they can make whatever they were jumping on shake and shake until it broke itself apart. Something like that. Anyway, once that's done, I should be free to swim home. You know. That explains why this whole match is taking place on a dam. I did think it was an odd place for a game. I brought a snorkel in case I had to go after any stray balls. If they break this dam, Twin Lakes will be flooded. Then I can swim home, exactly. I just want to go home. You might not be able to tell with your limited 5 senses, but this fish tank is a lot smaller than the world's oceans. So we can help you escape if you want to sing the song. Sure, how do we know we can trust you? You probably never heard of this, but I'm part of a special group whose word is their bond. I invoke the power of a scout's honor. How do we get a fish lady out of here? When I got my pet goldfish, may he rest in peace, I took it home in a plastic bag. Deep Mother saved me. Hurry up, I'm due to go on any moment now. Fun to fill the sluice, I'm guessing, based on the fairly suggestive name. Blushgate. Panel covering something or other certainly won't be important later. Reservoir, Cerberus is back there, bursting to be free. Blushgate leads to the river's Leith. Runoff channel for excess water. Poncho edges, press them together, we can make a large bag. Told you Blood Alpha Dooley's class 101 uses for ponchos will come in handy, and I am as surprised as anyone. I was not ever gonna think of this. A2 bag to get into, neat. How do I get in? Oh, once in a shop where a dolphin jumped through a hoop. Can you do that? That's the meaning. It's more demeaning than being trapped in a tiny glass case and being forced to sing for your freedom. It's on par. Fine. Find me a hoop to jump through. Why do they have to jump through the hoop? Pop a wheel off the spike. My poor beautiful friend. Sorry about this. Hey, Cab. Don't you dare politicize this. Academically speaking, my dear Devin, we're not killing the bike, just benching it, so to speak, to use the terminology of the day in hand. A-cab, 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 A-cab. Clippers in this tool to remove the spokes. I also wouldn't have thought to get the bike tire, because the bike tire is significantly smaller. This isn't the roomiest of accommodations. Look up the chit chat until I'm out of here, yeah? You can hear people returning from the safety checks. The captain stop us. Can't believe we need to chest like those jerks. Can't believe anything about this day. Can't believe it's not butter. Never changed, Devin. Sorry, I'm literally about to change. Look like a sea hack. Was that not the plan? Just while we're in these utterly foolproof disguises, we will slip out unnoticed. To saying it, make it more true, hoping so, yes. How's it hanging? How's what hanging? You know, it. Excited for the game? Any secret places or schemes you're looking forward to? I'm not talking to you, you're acting suspicious. Don't talk to me either, I'm acting very suspicious. Good call. No need to go in there. What's in there? The sign says Sluice. It's time to go to the pitch. Then why are you here? Boss lady sent me here. Funny thing, that boss lady sent us too. Is that so? In that case, we'll answer a few simple sea hag questions. I like questions. Questions like dark and deep and hidden. The deep mother. How do we align the stars? Like when the line in the time is right. Damn. Submerge the city, visiting every underwater city. We add Twin Lakes to the list. What is the sacred date? We set the date when we sink the city. Twin Lakes will be the nearest underwater city when we're done. Then she'll have to come. Okay, I'm sorry I doubted you and your pet homunculus sisters. You carry out the leader's orders. You, too. Body speed. Yep. Opens the gate to the reservoir, fill the chamber up so we can go to Siren Friend someplace a little more comfortable. Not so fast now, honeys. She's got a gun. Arms up. She didn't say that. Too late. I can't hold it. Down I go. Oh no. This ain't a gun, honey. Oh, it's worse. Oh? It's a recorder. It doesn't sound worse than a gun. But our Siren Friend here records some choice phrases on here, and with the push of a button I can make you do whatever I want. Can you make us fire a bullet from our mouths? Shut your mouth. Yeah, that's better. Anyone else want to try me? No? Good? Great. I can't just let you free my siren. Promise those girls they can see the deep mother performs. That's what's going to happen. Now you'll just wait there a second while I find the voice script that'll force you to work for me. Phew. Well done. You can talk again. It'll work, you did. I did not like that one bit. Recorder, you might need to show this to the Blood Alpha Dooley. She's out cold. Should we push her in the water to dispose of her body? We don't need to get rid of her body. She's out cold and alive. Second problem will also be fixed by pushing her in. Emily gets it. Must have broken. The panel here is blown off. We should take a look. Bag got caught in the system. Popped off some cogs. Running backwards now. Okay. Only turn clockwise. What's our goal here? Oh, I see. Log is spinning. Spinning the right way. Let's get Helen out of here. Here goes nothing. Safe home. Well, that's that done. Should we get back to the game? Where are those kids? Sorry, Blood Alpha, Coach Julie. We got caught up in some fishy business. What is that? Is that Coach? I know what that means. Doesn't matter what it means. You baby puke wearing Gombo? I've never heard that before. You three didn't make safety checks, they're disqualified. You don't have enough players, so you forfeit, you blood turds. Ugh, even freaked myself out with that one. Shucks, gang, should have done a better job not letting you roam freely about this place. This is on me. See what options are. Seems to be a few recordings. Safe. Maybe a few inches off there. Hey kid, no magic in the world is that strong. That's probably for the best. Power's clearly going to my head. Let it slide. I guess I could let it slide this one time, like for that kid's mom whose name I already forgot or something. Yes, we're back in the game, baby. I mean, whatever, stupid game, don't even care, etc. Wahoo, Billy, can I give a bat back? Wait, no. Now that I see you've covered it in barbecue sauce and you're chewing it, I think I'm good. Everyone, play ball. I literally hate to say it, but the Blood Wolves win. 96 to 99. We did it. Good job, team. Are we the home team? You know what this means? I guess we're the guest team. 99 in a baseball game? You know what this means? I guess promise is a promise. Here you go, kids. As promised, if you win, we get to go to the aquarium. This is the best. I can have every creature in here. The blowfish, the sea snake, the octopus. That siren? Oh. Hi guys, I think I took a wrong turn. You kids want to explain this? No? 2. Scour face. Now then, son, you seem to have found yourself in a spot of bother, so to speak. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tells ya. Your routine objection has been duly noted. Thanks. Best to get formalities out of the way, get her down to business. Press this crook for info of the New Dawn and their criminal detergent organization. You want a hydraulic or pneumatic press? Or an olive press? You're not going to be much help in this case, are you? Ideally, no. Oi! Hands off. Oi! Oi! None of that. Finish this interrogation will send back into your childhood dreams to deter you from this path. I remember that dream. It's what put the life of a crime into my head in the first place. We're still waiting on the official results of this method's effectiveness. Dropped out of school, left the rowing club, everything after that dream. Quiet now. See that we does be having a whole table full of evidence before us. Roll our knees, dive in. Can be looking as perpetrator to the crime. Just drag this lot around, see if we can't connect it all, maybe inform ourselves. Those are what questions we can bring back to Gorilla Perp with. Complete set of finger, toe, and tail prints. 1 bag of powdered washing detergent. Highly illegal stuff. People should stay dirty as God intended. JD mastermind taking over crime in the city of Lone Lakes. Instead of Twin Lakes. As things stand, we have very little to go on other than they exist, and I do not like them. A file of the newly acquired suspect. Him, what does be sitting across from us at this very table? One unfortunately named Cletus Crook, known as Crook Cleet. Any wonder that he ended up in prison? Series of crimes that you seem to both be escalating and unsolved in their nature. I do not be seeing any correlation between that first piece of evidence and the subsequent second piece of evidence. What do we got here? Looks like your dirty mitts are all over this bag of detergent. Should come clean. I say that entirely unaware of the wordplay between the substance and police slang. Why the footnote? Don't waste your breath, son. Now we have something to press him on when returning to questioning. Must be more here we can use for the breaking of this perp. Maybe we can convince him to trade us the person in charge for his own skin. Oldest trick in the book. I might not fall for that. Hey, you're not meant to listen to these bits. That's cheating. Sorry, that was rude of me. Question the perp about that. Oh yes, there's be more we can use for the breaking of this perp. All the unsolved crimes have one thing in common. That they're unsolved. 2 things in common. That they remain unsolved and that they revolve predominantly around the illegal and thus criminal act of selling washing powder. Things can be illegal but not criminal. That's why certain things get decriminalized but are still technically illegal. Sorry, I was stretching. I just bumped my desk. My bad. If it is that I'm not mistaken, and it's not, these here fingerprints belong to your fingers. Never met them before. What? Your fingerprints? Hi Clay, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know, nothing about them, mate. Total strangers. We have prints on this slippery slope. We'd not be chasing them around like this, would we? We'd not be seeing any correlation. Catch the crook mid-act, we'd have them. All we need to know is when the act begins and when the interval is, so we can nab them without spoiling the show. We'll question the perp about that, oh yes? There should be enough questions to make this perpetrator. Let's commence the grilling. Man, I want to speak to my lawyer. Your lawyer has been found and consumed.
As for Police Policy 4, subsection also 4. Give it up, son. Instead of speaking with your lawyer, you're making a wrongdoing, eh, son? Still mulling over the computer situation. At least I'll send it off to UPS. We'll game again someday. How are you? I'm very tired, apparently. But I'm otherwise alright. I really do hope your computer situation gets solved soon. This sucks, man. Seems like a trap. The prey's a wily one that chases on, eh? You have your fingerprints on the powder, son. But it's not after you, we won't let you go. Small crime is good for a city, keeps the police force busy. If we're not busy, how do I pay my mortgage, eh? Another job? A crime in the city sounds good to me. If I was a crook, I'd pay taxes for that. Enough for your cheek. We want the top dog, the head honcho, the leader of the gang. You lead us to him, and we'll let you go. Ghost mortgages. What's in it for me? But you're not listening, son. You get let go for your Scott. Oh yeah, you did say that. Well, look, you didn't hear from me, but they operate out of the docks. It's so obvious for a smuggling ring that I question our skills, having not checked there. What? I sent you there last month, McScream. Then I question your ability to read a man's character. That is on me, yes. Are you the shady figure here? I wish. I'm nobody. A bottom. A feeder. Sorry, I mean a bottom feeder. If I was them, I'd not be here for one. Who is it that nuisance, mystery man? None of us know who it is, just that they're the new Dawn. The new Dawn? Some shady individual has slipped into power wherever a vacuum had been left by the proper lawful arresting of the previous Dawn on account of tri-dimensional body hopping. That sums it up, yes? Well now, can't be having that. What's the next deal set for? Even if I told you, it'd be too late to stop it. No, it's happening now then. Oh, bugger. So the new Dawn is selling illegal washing powder at the docks. Right, Balloonman, now? Get your feet, McScream. We've got a case to blow wide open. Blow wide open, then clean the pieces into a case with a lid so we can close it. Right, let's debrief. My trousers are staying on, Chief. Non-negotiable. We have a lead, let's go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Wait for backup, we can miss him. There's no time. Lou? He's on permanent desk duty for being too darn bloodthirsty. No, we're on this one all alone. And once more, let us ride into the gates of hell. If it's not too inconvenient, I would like to not ride back out. My number one criminal after the Dawn. That would make him your number two. You'll be caught, Chief. You can't run forever. Not from us. His family or the interdimensional hounds I set on him. Ooh, hold my calls. Ooh. No, it's not a comment on your lack of hands. I just meant to sound good as we exited. Like a catchphrase. Christ. To the photomoto. He's got little legs running. Well now, what do we have here? You got the stuff. Fresh on the laundry, if you'll forgive the pun. Lowest form of humor, the pun. Beats the round. Go ahead, try it. Vagina to dress. Got to stay right out. It's the good stuff, boss. Nice. We'll take the lot. Here's the money. Now's the time to act, or we lose them all. Let's have power controls for the crane it finds itself attached to. And have conveniently reachable keys. To control these controls, we can press this to press this here release button. The Polizia, run! Run. Yeah. Grab the bag. Grab. Yeah. No one inside that warehouse. We can arrest the warehouse raiding and abetting. You mad? Last thing we need is a bunch of warehouses riding across the city. We'll come back for this lot later. Small fry compared to the Dawn and his thugs. We're going in. Steal yourself, mad. Sorry, I tried, but it remained pitiful flesh, bone, and plasma. Container of limbs and other assorted body parts. Build your own dream sidekick later, Chief. Dawn's getting away. Mechanical arm is just plucking object art from that their container. Full of broken dreams. They have to be stored somewhere, I guess. There he is. Dinner line, Copper. Nice meeting you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. Blast it. He's only going to start casting magic. Not as serious as an offense to smuggling and treasure, but still. How are we going to get past this contraption? Perhaps I can seduce it. Hold on to that thought for a minute while I set the search for an alternative solution. Unfurl for blood. Volunteer. Tear me a sundry mechanical tease. Stand down, that's an order. There has to be something else around here we can offer it. But we hear then. See no ears. Line, Left leg, this leg leans very to the right for one preferring to be alignment to the left. Oh no, the left leg is a fascist. This, and is in what we would call a karate chop. A leg of the right side variety. And that is an ant that is frozen in the grips of rigor mortis. Uh-huh. I would like to come back later and seduce the softly grappler myself. Oh my god. Popped it. Looks like we got through that portal in the nick of time. You're persistent, I'll give you that. Slip, stop him. Oh, stop, yeah. Boy, that's dangerous. The wriggly parent trying to entertain its wrigglier child. Only if she were faced the other way, she might knock one of them coconuts back at Slim. The fella doesn't seem that interested in Paul, looks fidgety, like wants to dance. Washed the bottle with a message in it. I have no message. A mistake. I washed the bottle with a tiny junk man inside. Palm tree. What a low-handing joke. Hello, in there? And then did you get about getting yourself stuck inside this bottle? Bartender. Fell in while making a nice refreshing cocktail for somebody. Oh. I didn't realize they'd go back. An old barrel full of monkeys or laughs. Seems to be full of dead stuff and washed up on the beach. Full of laughs. I can feel the sun heating up my pus nodules. I'm sweating out of orifices I didn't even know I had. This is too much for me. I would give anything for a nice screama colada. My mouth is so dry and dry as the sand I've been eating. Our radio, you cannot have it. Goes and sting elsewhere. The bars like the ones that have been shut down for disturbing the peace. Yep, help me make a drink. Too drunk. You can help me, maybe. How does one do this? Very easy. What's first? Don't really remember. Take it step by step. Ask me for the first instruction when you're ready. Hopefully by then I'll remember. Let's first spray the walnuts. Beat something just because it's a little fruity. Okay. Oh my. Condemn some alcohol. cold and handsy. Not like my hex Y. Note that the H in hex is not an inflection of the speech. Pretty sure the one with the curse on me. Container and mix it up. Fancy and waterproof. Let's go. That's a screaming colada. Take what you eat and leave me here with the rest. I'm going to sew her up and can't face the hangover. What this do called your collective non-human parts? Give me here. If I wasn't toxic, I'd kiss you with all my mouths. Now then, now's about you giving us that radio, if you want to say. Anything for a man in your uniform, assuming that uniform is a cold drink serving one. Don't the wee on. There it's okay. This won't lure him, and his violently flailing parent where we want him. See what happens when we try to go through the portal. Here goes nothing. Hit me if you can, Slim. Huh, hit, yeah. Ugh, gotcha. We should search Slim first. Might have some clue to Dawn's identity on him. We don't know if you find any lint till this hovering after them really works up an appetite. Idiot's Guide to the Occult, a cheat sheet. Set of portal instructions. Just about made it. Think I lost a toe there. Fixing the roads is our highest priority. Fixing the roads is our highest priority. Lowering the taxes is our highest priority. Lowering taxes is our highest priority. Job stability is our highest priority. Job stability is our highest priority. Affordable housing is our highest priority. Affordable housing is our highest priority. Looks like that contraption got itself back up and running and started to pump out old men. Well-groomed men with steely jaws and trustworthy smiles. Exactly the kind of person who shouldn't be trusted. Now again. That's put an end to this. Should think, boss. I'll put more holes in them than a Michael Bay movie. And it's nice to get away. The Donald Trump just a bag of money. And hook stick. I'll take one of these. You lead coppers. As it's been down, he needs a way past them. Not long enough to reach up there. Vine cannot hold the elephant. Find another way up. He's gonna pull off these two men, don't say it, using the Sea of Canes. Perfectly vaudevillian of us. This is where those politicians are being sent. That goes a long way to explaining why the bright side is such a mess. Alright, now we're investigating now though, so they carry on making things worse for another day. That got us nowhere. Anything like that on your personage? I taught you a glyph-based ghost, perhaps? City Hall, the one that leads to Brightside City Hall. One word note here, source. Love Shack. Mayor's house. No note here, looks like a cue to me. Well now, what's going on there then? I don't have time for any more interdimensional guests. I kinda have my handful here. The saying goes, the shack's glowing, you best be going. Okay, I'm gonna look up which is the right one so I can avoid that one. The bottom right one. Okay, we want to avoid the bottom right one. I feel like you're focusing on the wrong part of the story. The wrong part, you let that Mothman fly away with the Rosetta Stone. But I managed to save the ice cream it dropped. And your pants? Oh, I lost those days ago at the races. Wait, then why are we here? Look, visitors. Chief, what are you doing here? No time to explain, as you were a gentleman? That's where they get the source of the laundry detergent. The Brightside Laundry Room. I'm ready, Speedo and Trenchcoat, let's go. Let you show that to the world will be creating a greater crime than all this washing powder business, which is what we're out to solve. Come on, oh. Turn it off. Oh, it's a power button. I need to arrest facts first. Lying on the back of politicians to further their own goals seems very thematic. You're next, son. How'd you get up here? Come back for once you have the Dawn cuffed. To the roof. We have you now, Dawn. Trapped, no place to go, doomed to life in prison. Show yourself. You fools, it is me. What, nothing? Are we meant to know who you are? Wait, you're not the cops who trapped me here. You look like them, but you're their doubles. You mean McQueen and Dooley? Those meddling idiots, I'd be rich now if they hadn't interfered. But I'm resourceful. I found the Don's men after he was arrested and took over. They showed me portals, so I've been using my nanny connections in the old country to smuggle in washing powder. This is the person from the very, very, very first case of the game. The series, I guess. And you two, out of everyone, had to come along. Well, I'm not going away that easily. I hear wings. The beating of a bat? Not a bat, you all little man. Better luck next time. Boy, we had guns. Not to kill people who make scream. That is my point. Well, that's a right letdown. Still, we know who she is now, and we has arrested her accomplices, broke up her smuggling ring, and uncovered an interdimensional political scandal. Gotta focus on the bright side. Get it? Bright side? Come on, Chief. Puns aside, you deserve a meal for all these wins. The sake you two, I'm gonna regret saying this. Let's saying it like this. Olive Garden. Never heard of that place? Does it have breadsticks like in the Olive Garden? Yes. Then I'm the Fisher King. Okay, so this is the last one. This is the last case. Right, this is it. I'm writing this thesis. Even if it kills me, literally kills me. I've left my dorm so no one annoys me. I found a nice quiet coffee shop, and I've drank so much caffeine my body hemisphere is having an my left hemisphere is having an out-of-body experience. You won't get the better of me, not for the 12th time. Hard drive, where I keep all my incomplete college work. Wonder if Bassam has sent me any mail. God, long distance is hard, but it's a lot harder when the distance crosses mortality. Some parts of the afterlife don't even have Wi-Fi, never mind high speeds. The little app tells me the quality of my accommodation. No games. Need to be strong, right? Should really hide my hacker terminal really anywhere other than the desktop. Guess I need to start this thing by opening a non-branded word processing application. If only I had one. Oh, a distraction. How timely. This is why I dropped out of college. It's a message from Bassam. Is everything okay there? I'm in the World Wide Web and everything's gone wrong. Meet me here? Wonder what he's talking about. Warning. Commandeered for perfectly fine reasons. What's this? Hello, Twin Laker. Your machine is being commanded by the VRBTL, Very Real Bank of Twin Lakes, so we may date some mining. No need to call up and ask questions. It's all above board. Goodbye. Damn, I've been kicked off my machine. Oh no, save. Quick, autosave. Oh my god. What is going on out there? I don't know, it seems like not just our machines being hijacked. That was a fucking plane crash, guys! In the middle of town. This would be a case for Inspector Raxa. Maybe some other non-ghost business. Either way, I should look around. Oh, all these noises, it's too much. Too much. Rawr. What the hell? Gala? Did you just wolf out? Sorry everyone, I overreacted. All the noise were overwhelming. It was like the 4th of July in here. Not great for animals or vets, either kinds. Am I right? Please consider reduced fireworks and celebrations, friends. I don't understand a word of that. Anyone? Nope. Oh, come on, guys. I'm talking the same as you. Just my big old mouth wolf mouth makes it hard to say words. Doesn't mean you can't understand with some effort. Can't get a word of it, mate. He gets it like this when he loses his temper. I'm not even sure he's still in there. Just like hulking, mindless beast. That hurts my feelings, Freya. Aww, he knows we're talking about him and he likes it. Good boy. This is so humiliating. Oh no, did you lose something important? My novel. Please tell me you had it backed up. I was in the middle of backing it up. It's a whopping 213 kilobytes. I've naturally spent hours backing onto these 327 floppy disks. Onto these 27, not these 3. Also on the last disk too. I'm so sorry for your loss. Come on, damn it, I just went to buy some shares in a thing called Google. Never mind, I have enough funny glasses already. It's a shame I missed out on those Amazon shares, though I would have loved to invest in a rainforest preservation company like that. Yeesh. A load of obsolete cables that the cafe owner is too scared to get rid of. Help them with that. I need a new motherboard to get rid of that virus, get online again. Bedlam outside. Bedlam doesn't get as much sun. Plus, their buildings are falling over more. Great spot for fishing, though. What's going on here? That's not a great sign. Siren Coffee, named such because they're dragging other coffee chains into the rocks. Campus Computer Lab. Wonder if all the machines have been hit, too. I'll need to fudge this elephant if I want to test that theory. Frederick Singed used to stand around this part of the city in academic robes, confusing tourists and then built a university here. Then he dressed up in a cop uniform and got a police station. Started dressing in an Undertaker suit, so they killed him and zoned a graveyard at the spot. Okay. Is fixing this thing after someone put, and get this, the microchip from a cheap toy robot into it. That was us. I had to update the software, then all of a sudden the carnival's computer was taken over and this thing went wild. I've been chasing it all across town. If you can hear my panting, you know how wrecked I now am. Are you planning on charging this thing up? Because I don't think I can chase it anymore. No, I'm gonna tie it up so it can't run away again. Yeah, I mean, it's got wheels, so it's not really running, but whatever, go for it. I've seen this accident before. What do I want to do? Oh. You just wolf out? Yeah. Oh. You're a good big boy. Hey, all you know, miss, I'm a highly educated man with a stable job in a hospital. Yes, it is playtime. Would you like to play? No, this is demeaning. It's tug. It is. Oh, no, I'm not falling for this. His little tail is going down. He wants to play, don't you, boy? Of course he does. If you win, I'll give you my leftover croissant. Damn it, you have me. Here goes something. Arr.
you enjoy your game of Tug Boy? Yes, I did. God damn it. Doesn't really help my situation at all, if I'm being honest. This little chip is about the same size as the machine's random bit core. There's a man in one of the login terminals. Can't make out his face because of the headset, but he has powerful hair. What up, losers? I'm going online to solve whatever it is that cut off my show before I got to the O face. Yikes. Detective McKing, and has a dab of some cologne and a lipstick print of a man's lips. Staring at screens makes your bones greens. Glad to see that modern medicine doesn't cut up with TLU's computing department. Bag of clothes. There's also a post-it note with a code and the words municipal access code. Seems reckless to just leave this sitting here. What's the server that stores... This is the server that stores the World Wide Web, covered in ice. Sheath of ice covering the emergency reboot disk. Better log in and see what's happening. Time to dial in. Bassam! There you are. I wasn't sure my message would get to you in time. It almost didn't. I read it just as my machine was taken over. What's happening here? I'm not really sure. I was on our cross-life dating platform, Ghosted, to check in with how your essay was going. Then all the machines around me started to spit out the hijack message. I just about got a message to you where my machine went. I logged in here in the hopes you got it. There's a pyramid under construction here. Yeah, it's new. It wasn't here a few days ago. I think that's the data mining camp where they're digging up all the digital gold for this pyramid. Police access codes, have my computer back up and running, can find out what they access. No entry. What is this place? Pyramid, obs. I know it's a pyramid, why does it exist? Same reason any pyramid exists. Someone wants to feel important. They want someone else to pay for it and build it. Must be nice to be rich. Being built by thankless workers. Right, fine, who's funding it? We're hijacking machines and getting them to do the work. I guess they're funding it? I feel like you're being purposely evasive. Well, yeah, I've turned my back on my peers to cozy up to protect the elites who keep things unbalanced for the rest of us. You really are a guard. You don't get it. It's members only. What if I want to become a member? Well, you need to make a donation to the pyramid's construction. Then you be a member. You get a Neato avatar, too. Why would I need that? I'm literally my own avatar. This one is better. How so? It's exclusive. Right, doesn't really sound better, just different anyway. Anyway, doesn't matter. I need to get in. Better find some cash. Take off the helmet in the real world. Can do that while in here? Yeah, just poke around at your head and spin disorienting. It'll get you home. Hacker voice, I'm in. Do hate that Bassam is the high score, but today's not the day to dethrone him. These emergency servers, even while everything's down, since they've not actually gotten around to allocating or spending any emergency funds just yet, I'll just take those then. City emergency fund account. Okay. That's kind of bad. The coast of the city's emergency fund. Can that get me access? Oh yes, indeedy. Welcome to the Weary Solar Monkey Gang. Don't forget your brand new avatar. SCI Monkey printout. This is a joke about NFTs. Tastefully made piece of monkey art. They even use lowercase o's to drop the poop it's throwing. Welcome, worshippers. The king, are you okay? Okay, I've been trashed. Random girl I never met before. I'm stuck in this humiliating bin. Why don't you just log out and back in again? Why don't you just shut your mouth? Sorry, I get angry when people talk sci-fi to me. The only Star Wars I like is the missile defense system. Pop off your helmet in the real world and you want me to pull my head off? Are you for real? No, like this. See, I've gone offline from the real world web. The World Wide Web. And I've logged back in the World Wide Web. It's easy to be free. No wait, darling, whatever witchcraft that you pop in and out of existence, I don't want any part in it. Surface core is where the ice is coming from. If I could overclock it, I'd melt the ice and we could reboot the World Wide Web from the real world. To overclock it, we'll need to get to the BIOS, which, as computer people, we know stands for Big Inside Operational Stuff. Yep, let's go find the Big Inside Operational Stuff. Cleopatra, you may lay your teeth upon the ground. I don't have teeth. Didn't think to bring one. Pass them to Diablo? No, not on me. Sorry. You come here teethless? Oh, why would you do that? Just want to know what was happening. Are you some kind of blogger? If so, take photos from my left. It's my good side. Who am I? I'm Cleopatra the Seventh, Philopatra, Queen of the Nile, reborn and digitized as a new kind of vengeful cyber ghost, Cleopatra. In life, I ruled a vast and mighty kingdom. I was the lover of Caesars. I inspired countless artists. I died in a dramatic and tragic manner. I was an icon for the ages. Recently, due to bureaucratic mishaps, I was able to access your World Wide Web and search my own name. Only to discover that my burial place has been lost. So before the gateway between worlds was closed, I slipped out, read a book on computer science. I decided to build myself a new tomb, one that is known to my worshippers, and everyone else too, I guess. I always felt miffed, you know, that we stopped building pyramids for our dead rulers, so I decided to build my own. I hope that answers your question. Did you maybe stop it? Only you're taking control over our technology, causing some havoc, you know? You want me to stop? Stop building my magnificent tomb? Please. As I say, it's causing all kinds of chaos. Good. That'll be more publicity for my tomb. No one will forget it now. Well, that didn't work. No time. No. Time to go and fix it myself. No need to shout. Sorry, talking to rubbed off on me. One more question. No, I'm Cleopatra, not Cleopatra. I have a cyber tomb to construct. Be gone. So based. Yeah, I've combined infrastructure with decor to make a modern layer. Doesn't lose the sense of style. If that trade doesn't scream queen, I ask you what does. Front side bus. I think this is the place that keeps viruses and spam locked away from the World Wide Web. Hell, that's not what it looks like. I want to be in here. I'm here. I'm in his mind. In here, I'm in his mind. This is where I point to my own mind so you can see how serious I am. The one, inside whose mind? Special Agent Norton. Antivirus agent wandering on this part of the system. How'd you even end up in here? In this cage or in the deep web? Either, both? Both, actually. Ideally in order. Okay. We're LARPers, like live-action role players. We were in a chat room, then it went down. He suggested we take this opportunity to go deep undercover. I'm not looking for the one or anything, just a quick roll in the overflow haystack. You get my meaning? I followed him. He meant it more literally than I expected. He got nabbed by a virus scanner, and here we are. Anyway, I think I lucked out. I've been tested recently, so I can only imagine what this guy is carrying the virus scanner on top of us. Must be the agent the LARPers mentioned. You should not be here, Miss Parakesh. How do you know my name? It's there on your avatar, along with your address, social security number, and favorite Pokemon. You need to be careful with that information, miss. The wrong kind of people could use that to literally delete you from existence. I don't think that's possible. Want to find out? Bassam Al-Malaika of apartment 24B, Afterlife 023134321, Colostrum. Colostrum isn't a Pokemon. I do not, no. Bios. Bios, we found it. How do we overclock it? I need to find some instructions. Where would they be stored? Wish my TV stand was this neat. It's all keys, photos, and sorry you died condolence cards. Food lighting. Food was possessed by Food was possessed lighthouse. Okay. Hard disk drive. Hello, my child. You look lost, adrift, disoriented. Who are you? I'm the archivist, curator, chronicler. I store, categorize, log all information in the World Wide Web. Sundays, as many as 2 or 3 pieces of information need to be checked, tagged, and filed away. It's just as well dial-up speeds are limited, capped, finite. If data came in any faster, this World Wide Web would be a lawless place. Be an assistant. I'm not sure I would define, describe, categorize him as an assistant, but he's there, always ever present, suffocating. That's an opportunity for serendipity. He's no use to me, but you don't know this place. Take him with you. He can be your guide, shepherd, escort. Give my blessing, permission, downright insistence. You need to overclock the BIOS. Do you know where I can find its instruction set? Didn't have them, they're gone, lost, missing. Cleo took over, she ordered them purge, move, destroy. Damn it, anything we can do? Pride, and her hubris, pride, chutzpah, she only had them removed from the hard drive. She never ordered them cleansed, flushed, deleted from the RAM. Okay. Hi there, you look like you're, averting a citywide catastrophe. Can I help you with that? Actually, yes, come with me. Yippee, I love being helpful. I need you to be quiet. Not gonna happen. Collection of forbidden knowledge. Once I log it, I forget it. Remove all records. I have no idea what that stuff is anymore. The interaction you wanted to sit behind a paywall. I'm too broke to pay the 99 cents. Sorry. I found a way you can be useful. Really? Yay! Ah, my limbs. Why are you twisting them like this? Please, no, not the lock. I'm too big. Ah! And the vault is open. You're free to go home now. Home? No way. We're gonna take on that agent. How? You defeated us before. We need guns. That's it. Can you get us some? Yuck. I'm not getting you guns. Figure out some other way to help. I might. Don't want to overstretch myself. I'm missing something. Oh, okay. Need to equip Larpers to defeat antivirus. Do you have anything stored that might help with that? You need to switch him off, deactivate and power him down. Picture a photographed image of his mother. Perhaps wearing those would turn him off? Can I have them? No. I'd like to help. Cleo's watching the flow of data. If I give something out but do not replace it, she will know, be aware, realize. But I can use something new to replace it with. Would that balance out? Suppose that it would. I would need to be careful in tagging it. Person to search for one image gets something unrelated, irrelevant, and inappropriate. That's not what the World Wide Web is about. A monkey printout. I could trade, swap, exchange these masks of an old lady. They're spare copies of Special Agent's mother. Do not ask why I have them, for I do not know, remember, or want to admit to. Masks of Special Agent Norton's mother. Are they subnet masks? That makes no sense. Sorry, Julie makes being a sidekick seem easy, but boy, it's hard work coming up with things to say all the time. Use these to defeat the agent. Masks of an old lady? Not any old lady, the agent's ma'am. Go in there with him and, I don't know, scold him or do a sexy dance or something. Psychological warfare. I didn't say I wanted to be in his mind. What do you think? Well, we could defeat him by conventional means, as long as we keep this to ourselves. Would hate for the idea of someone's personal data being used against them to become something that the World Wide Web was known for. I don't have a camera, but I'm currently looking into the camera that I imagine having. Possible. Let's strap up and go in. They are young, dumb, and free. I wish them well. You will not get past me. Mother? You've been a very naughty antivirus, and Mother's very disappointed. Hi, also your mother. She'll not dance for you. What is happening? This is our cue to sneak in by, I think. The BIOS instructions. We're one step closer to unlocking this motherboard. The bad men use my protection, but never pay for it. Tell Mother all about it. I can't believe that worked, and my sexy dance did nothing. This is a bust. I'm logging on. I'm so glad she's gone. She kept trying to turn the World Wide Web sexy. That's not what it's for. BIOS. Overclock it without tripping it. Let's do this. Babe, I love your enthusiasm. Well, the good book says, according to the manual, sending machine code instructions into a serial bus, they are then executed at once. Send the serial collector around to whatever energy points you want to, well, collect. Serial collector back into its core dump, so it can unload the energy. 150% more than that will trip it. Less than that, we've clocked or underclocked. Both are useless. Whoever wrote those instructions clearly knew a lot about computers, didn't just grab a few dumb terms using willy-nilly. This is good. Made understanding this process a whole lot easier. Let's do this. So I need 3.
%50% energy. Should overclock the system to melt the ice. Let's get out of the CPU. The ice is melting. Go team us. If you dare to try and stop me, I will not be denied my pyramid. Instead, I shall grant you the honor of only bestowed upon only the most favored and fair servants to be buried with them. We're trapped. What will we do? Has to be a way out. AFK. Worked. I'm free. Reboot disk to the World Wide Web. It's done. No, you've reset my dynasty. All gold mining is frozen. Can no longer afford to keep you trapped. I'm powerless. Well then, McKing, if you'll leave that prison, we can lock her away in it. Fine, I guess. This is undignified. Come on, McKing, we should get a ZX Spectrum to properly put her away. The ZX what now? Spectrum stands for Spectrally Upgraded Mainframe. They're ghost catching units. How else do you think it powers all those games? Nerd. Come on, let's go. Catch you later, babe. None of I haunt you first. Finally, my chases were starting to itch. Okay, let's go put this thing to rest. Hey, Doc here. What's the case? Aw, Case, you said you were racing here for fun, not work. Are you serious? You're not even a little out of breath? Honestly, I wasn't even running, detective. Ugh, anyway, Case? No case, all solved. The culprit was stopped and arrested by McKing. Yep, thanks, I'll take it from here. I even brought an arm strap with me to, computerize it or something. Wait, how did you get there? And change your clothes? You were just behind me. Who is this? I don't know you. Good work, McKing. This will look good for your promotion to lieutenant. That's lieutenant in charge of all Twin Lakes detectives, McCrap. Chief, you can't be serious. Sorry, McQueen. Orders from the mayor's office. Haha, I'm gonna be your boss. Make least favorite employee of every month. Oh man, first we missed the case and now this. And I even ran. We gotta remove McKing's balls. We hope you sleep more soundly tonight, knowing that there are forces are good out there doing good forces kind of things. Well, I'm not going to sleep soundly at night, but completely unrelated reasons. So yeah, that was a short stream, but that's fine. I started late anyways. So it's still pretty late and I have things to do. But yeah, thank y'all for showing up. Sorry it's a short stream, but I just wanted to finish this game before moving on to other things. Tomorrow should be Space Station 14 with Oddlaws. We're doing a Space Station 14 server, and it'll be my first time playing it, so it's going to be awkward and uncomfortable. But it should be fun. And that should be Friday and Saturday. Sunday is most likely going to be Berseria again. Monday is going to be Escape Simulator 2 again on Apocalyptia. Tuesday is probably going to be a day off because I have another appointment. And then Wednesday, I'll be starting something new then. Okay. So yeah, that's the next week's schedule, I guess. But yeah, thank y'all for showing up. Really do appreciate it. Remember to join the Discord if you haven't and are at all interested in doing so. Panel below the stream will take you there. The only place to post going live announcements, updates, delays, cancellations, all of that. It's also just a chill place to hang out. Good place for game recommendations. Always looking for them. But yeah, join it if you're interested. Panel below stream will take you there. Another panel below stream will take you to the VOD channel. Post all my past content there. Evidence and see what I might have played before. That's the place to do so. Sorry, I'm fucking brain gone. I'm gonna just go. Thank y'all for showing up. Really do appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow around 3 p.m. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye!